Hi everybody, it's Kathy here and I'm joining in today with the Get in Shape using Shapes in Scrapbooking YouTube series set up by Miranda Weber. And it is February, so that means we are using hexagons. Now I am a little bit late, but I have done it and it will be up with the playlist that is linked down below, and you will be able to see all the amazing layouts that other people have created. Today I'm starting with my dies and I'm just working out my placement of how many hexagons I need and what size hexagon, because I want to run 4 down the page and I think this one's just a little bit too big, so I'll go to the next size down. I think I'll use that as my main one and then the next one down as my coloured paper. Now for this layout I have chosen some different styles of papers to reflect the colours of the photos, but also to reflect a moon starscape. So I've got some pinks and blues and some teals that are in the paper there that you can see, the dark paper with the faces of the moon on it. So I'm just going to lay down these hexagons, which I had cut out on the die cutting machine, and I have them as white cardstock. And then I have the coloured pattern paper, and I'm laying them down onto this Kaisercraft piece of paper. And from there, I have put holes in the centre of each of these. And the reason I've done that is because I'm now going to join them. And the way I'm going to join them is I'm going to thread my needle. And I tried to do a double. I was going to do a double, but then I've ended up singly doing it. And I'm going to tie them together. So I'm going to put a little bow across the middle so that these hexagons have like a tied effect in the layout. And I've used black and pink as my colour choice for my thread, because they're the colours that I'm utilising on the layout from the photos. So I'm not very good at tying bows. So you saw there I had to pull one apart and retie. And then I have got 2 black and 2 pink ones, and I am using a needle threader to help me thread my needle, and find it so much easier than trying to sit there and thread the needle. It's just quicker and easier. So I'm trimming down the excess thread here, as you can see, and that's to keep it nice and tight and tidy. Now with the leftover pieces of paper that I had cut for this layout, I am going to now build an anchor point for my photo. So it's always a good idea to have somewhere for your photo to sit so that it doesn't look like it's just hanging in the air in empty space. So I have put down this extra hexagon here, which I thought I was going to lay in underneath the paper, and I was going to put the paper in there. So I've got overlapping in under it. But then the photo is larger than anticipated, and I wanted to see more of the hexagons. So what I'm doing is I'm going to actually lay this paper down, this photo down, and it is a photo of my daughter at Madame Tussauds, and she's on the ET bike, you know, the ET scene. That's so she's driving ET, and that's how I ended up putting that hexagon over the top of the photo. I have this chipboard here from Scrapbook Fantasies and ScrapFX. That's the telephone from ScrapFX. And Scrapbook Fantasies is the bike and the title. And I'm using my oxide inks to colour them up into the colours of the layout. And I've decided that I will go with a brighter blue, and so that's my Mermaid Lagoon I'm using, and peacock feathers for this one. And I used I can't remember what the pink one was. It was the Worn lipstick for the pink one. I've then got the black splatters here with my Dilutions ink, and I'm splattering them just to give them a little bit of an effect, and it also follows the pattern of that moon phase paper. With the white Dina Wakely Opaque, I have added splatters to the chipboard, but I am now also adding splatters to the background of my layout, and that's giving it more of a star effect on there. So there's the basic layout. As you can see, I have got my anchor point for my photo, I have the hexagon over the top, and I have the hexagons at the back. I'm now going to add my chipboard. So there's the phone for ET Phone Home. There's the bicycle on which they all rode ET home with. And then I've got the title, which I've put down as just a little retro, and then I've got the word amusement. So I just thought this was a great title for this photo and this layout. This is my daughter, as I said, and this is her trip into Madame Tussauds, or Madame Tussauds actually. And then I'm adding some stickles in the black, just to give it a bit of black sparkle, and I've added pink pops of colour onto some of those hexagons to lift them up and add a little bit more detail. I'm just writing in the date from when this was, which was January this year, and I'm going to leave the journaling for her to add, as it is her page, and she can do that when she gets it in her album later on at Christmas this year. So I have used hexagons to shape up this layout. It is a clean and simple layout, as you can see. It came together quite quickly and it is quite nice. The hexagons are on the page as per requirement. You can see that I mounted them. I added them in the white cardstock, and then I have the multiple colours. All the colours are reflective in the photo, as you can see. That is why the photo pops on this page. And then the embellishments are indications of the topic of the photo. So thanks for watching, everybody. Down below I have the full playlist of everyone playing along in this hop. Thanks Miranda for coordinating it every month. It is a great hop. And get your hexagons out and have a go. Make a layout that you might be inspired by one of the people creating today. So thank you for watching once again. Give me a thumbs up if I've done something that you liked. Happy scrapping till next time, and here's my next recommendation.